y'all know that, y'all seen that somewhere. So I had one of those like bracelets, right? And like I remember one time, like this is when I was experiencing like the glitches in the Matrix that was trying to get me because they seen my light. I was just always like, the sheets would choke me, it would be hot, I would feel something staring at me in the dark, like I would feel needles. So one time, oh, and I was falling into deep sleeps that I felt like I wasn't gonna wake up from. Like, it's just, it's crazy. But I remember one time I was falling asleep, and like before I like passed out, because it was sleeps that I couldn't get up, like the sleep would like drown me, I had reached over to the Jesus bracelet and I closed my eyes, right? And then, right, this is crazy, like I remember this so vividly. Is this a bad angle? Like, I just really don't give a fuck. Like, I just know that I'm beautiful. But I I went into a different arena of my room, and I woke up on my bed, and it was on fire, right? So I'm looking over my bed, and I'm on fucking fire, and then fucking Jesus comes, right, with a cane, and this Jesus was white Jesus. Yeah, because he was literally white, and how they paint him, the white man paints him. So it's crazy that I'm meeting Jesus in hell, basically. My bed's on fucking fire, like I'm experiencing all this bullshit. He's meeting me in hell. Like, I know some of y'all brainwashed motherfuckers like, no, he's saving you from hell, he's there for you. No, that's not the case, wake the fuck up. But yeah, he tells me like, come on. And I just remember I followed him, and then like there waiting for me was like the most ugliest thing ever. Like, it had its back against me, and then it like instantly like, and it was a demon. It was the ugliest fucking demon. Like, they it was like had bald spots, like it looked like it had cancer, like a straight witch. It had like yellow like eyes, like, oh my god, I need to draw that shit up, like precise though, like. But yeah, it was showing me the entity that I was fighting against, and this entity, I am important. Like, this entity is really sent from what you would call the higher ups, the fucking the evil entities, literally, that are running this world. And this is why I'm saying this. Hear me out, okay? I know I sound crazy, I'm pretty lit, but I'm being so serious. The reason why I know this is because a year after I ran away, I have sisters that live in Charlotte, so my dad was coming to Charlotte to see my sisters and me. So I had stayed the night at my sister's house, and this is after I already puzzled like this whole concept I tell you guys about my dad and shit. And the day before I was about to see my dad, I had a dream. Like, it was crazy. I had a sequel of dreams, and it was like an entity like trying to scare me and putting me in these loops and pulling my hair and this and that. And then before I woke up, my dream, I entered a fucking portal, a different dimension, and in this dimension it was just red everywhere, and then it was a bunch of reptilians in like a secret fucking KKK meeting, and then they all had like those like red robes on. Yeah, and then like they was just there like having a big ass fucking Freemasonry fucking meeting, and they had seen me there, and they was just saying like she can't I don't know what they were saying, but they was basically like she could still fail, like, you know, talk about me, like my mission, you know. But anyways, that's another reason why I say like this entity was sent from a higher source of evil energy, because you know I am a legend just by talking about this stuff. So yep, at like 3 a.m. it will always get really hot. I will always feel these energies a lot more intense, and something will always wake me up and tell me to pray. And when I would pray, it was like I didn't know then that I was like just, you know, grounding myself, like putting out good things, just how I do now, you know, meditating, you're praying. You know, when I would pray, I would never pray to somebody else, you know. And if I did, I fixed it now, you know. But yeah, it would always tell me to ground myself. And then that's when oh shit, I was talking about the yeah, I basically said everything I wanted to say. And like after I talked about this before, where my dad got us all together and told us his dream about the pastor attacking him. I'm not repeating that story again. If you really give a fuck, it's somewhere down my channel where he tells us about the dream he had before the entity took over him. And after that night, that's when he started acting completely different. He would like press me about the Bible, and then out of nowhere, my mom got sick and started growing these fucking tumor balls and all this stuff, and all this stuff was happening, trying to get me to stay because that entity knew that if I left, I was gonna find myself and my purpose. So all this other shit started happening, but it couldn't stop me. Like, yeah, I don't feel like talking anymore. I just feel like I just said enough, and I don't want to cover this topic all in one night. Like, it's too much, and I just be talking to myself. But I be so serious, y'all. Like, some people think I'm crazy, but we're not meant to have plain lives, you know? Like, where's the fun in that? We're all supposed to have our own crazy madness, our own crazy truth. Because that's what makes us unique. I need some water. And, like, that's what made me me. Like, something that I'll never forget after my dad told us to dream or whatever. I remember I went in my room, and then he walked by the hallway, and the last thing he told me that day before the night came and he had the dream, well, when it happened, because one night, the night the night before, he had the dream that the entity was gonna take over him, and then that's when he sat down with us and told us. And then that night, around 3 a.m., that's when he screamed out his sleep, and he fell out of bed, and it happened. It's just too much to not think this. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you were me and you're seeing all this stuff, would you think what I'm thinking? If your dad literally told you that he had a dream that he was standing in front of a pastor, like demon type of look to him, and it attacked him, and he said that after he had that dream, he felt something tell him like, "Now take this as your shield." And I know I'm saying the truth because this is the same. I've been saying the same thing every time I tell the story. You can ask Jocelyn, you can ask Becky, you can ask Erin, who the fuck else? I think Sarai, if she remembers. But anyways, besides, I don't need anybody to tell me what I'm saying is truth anyways. But yeah, so yeah, and what if, and he's telling you this, and then that same night he has a nightmare at 3 a.m. and then he starts acting different. It's like, it will be retarded of you to not think something just happened to him. You would be a blind bitch, a blind dead bitch. But I'm not a blind dead bitch. I see these fuckers around here snatching souls, setting everything up so they can snatch souls. They're like invisible vampires. I fucking hate